medical update. This isn't, I don't think it will be triggering to anybody, but it could be. So if you think it will be, if you want to just turn the volume down and not listen to this part, a lot of you already know. But if you get triggered by certain subjects in the medical field, then I'd love it if you can wait to the end and just turn your volume down on your device, not on YouTube. I get it. So here's what's going on. Starting last Thursday, I was having what had previously been diagnosed as hemiplegic, and I might be pronouncing that wrong, migraine, which is where you have stroke-like symptoms, but they stay on one side. For me, it's all on the left side. And so Thursday, I was supposed to go on live with Adrian at Kiwi's Crochet Corner. Couldn't go on because I was a mess. I was slurring a little bit. I was having really bad facial spasms. So I was like, okay, I'll rest. Well, my husband made me. My husband made me rest. He made me take care of myself. Gosh darn it. Anyway, Friday, I seemed okay. I went to the zoo with my granddaughter. I will insert a really cute video of my granddaughter feeding the lories and the lorikeets. Not this Lori. She wasn't feeding me. Keep it there.
I think I want to find the other birds.
Okay. Here's this one. This one wants some. Oh, careful. You got it.
So just like how people can get bummed out when our relationships change. Aww. He got pretty bummed out. Yeah, look at his face shaking. Yeah.
Hope you're gonna be okay.
Shake him up. He doesn't care. You see his tummy. It's completely bald.
Yeah.
And his back if he spreads his wings.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah.
Look, he was missing a lot.
Okay, just keep it there, honey.
Oh, that one's kind of balding too on the back.
Yeah, sometimes they actually
Find the other birds.
Yeah, here's another one.
that get really into it.
Here's this one.
I want to find some pretty.
He's gonna pick at all this stuff on the ground. But they do fly a lot too.
That's cool.
Tree's not as good at flying. Sometimes he plucks out his good flying habits.
Yeah.
But he can fly.
Oh.
Oh, look at him hopping.
Oh yeah.
So freaking cute.
I love the hopping. Oh, he's pulling.
A bird. Because it's cute. It's very cute and happy. And I seemed okay. By Friday night, I was like feeling a little weird and starting to have some symptoms. So I took an extra migraine med. And that was the first night I took my new medication that I mentioned. That's altitude sickness is one of its indications, like what it's used for. Also glaucoma, and there's a third one that I can't think of right now. Anyway, which I don't have any of that stuff. So I live at high altitude. It is what it is. But it has reduced the pressure behind my eyes, so I think it's working. However, first of all, I slept till 11 in the morning on Saturday morning, maybe even noon. I might have made it all the way to noon before I got up. And I was like, I just don't feel right. I was feeling groggy. I thought, okay, maybe it was the medicine I took in addition to the new med. And I've even got a little bit going on. I started feeling the left side of my face is a little tingly, a little numb. But the spasms weren't there. Probably within 3 hours of being awake, I was slurring and so I was trying to rest. I was crocheting because that didn't seem to be a problem, but I've got an adjustable bed. Thanks for being old. I mean, thankfully, my hubby and I are older, so we have an adjustable bed, and it was very helpful. I could, because I could sit up, but I was also fully resting, crocheting, all that stuff. Anyway, And it just seemed to be getting worse. And my left, I call it left leg lag. So my left leg, it's like my brain and my leg don't communicate, or my leg just doesn't want to do what my brain is telling it to do. And so it's not like it's numb. It's not like it can't do it. It's like it won't do it. It's a very strange sensation. So as you're listening to this is why I was like warning about this, because yes, you're going, Lori, that sounds like a stroke. Yes, the first time it happened to me in 2018, absolutely what I was concerned about. Had an MRI with and without contrast then. Everything was perfectly fine, so they called it hemiplegic migraine. Well, about 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I had genetic testing done because my new neurologist, my newest neurologist, one I'll stay with as long as he takes the insurance I'm on, he, being a migraine expert, he's like, I want to actually see, because what you're describing sounds like hemiplegic migraines. And he's like, we need to check, because proceeding as if you have them and you don't can be detrimental, because there's so many things we can't give you if you do have that. But if you don't have that and we're not giving you those things, then we're not exploring all the options. Anyway, we do the genetic testing. I don't have these things. So instead, they're just called atypical. Guess what? Once again, I'm not normal. I'm just not normal. All the time. Everything. I'm just not normal. All my test results come back normal. Anyway. So, by Sunday, I am just getting worse to the point where I don't feel safe going up and down the stairs on my own. I need to have my husband there to stabilize me getting up and down the stairs. I was semi-okay in the morning. I was chatting on Linda Sucksida's live. By the time that was over, I'm chatting with my husband. Then Alexa made it worse, because why did I even do that to myself? Because she said, you can have a stroke or a TIA that doesn't cross over. Because I had been told, well, it's not crossing over, so it's not a stroke. Anyway. Cool. So I'm like, I got to the point that I was pretty scared. So my husband took me to the ER. Just like when you say you have chest pains, when you walk in the ER, if you say you're having stroke-like symptoms, you get treatment immediately. Like immediately. Super immediately. So I think that they were pretty sure I wasn't having a stroke, because I could answer questions like, yes, I had symptoms like this, and it was February 5th of 2018, and I had MRI imaging at Swedish hospitals. I mean, and everything was perfectly fine, and I was too coherent, I guess. They did an EKG, that was normal. They did a CT scan, that was normal. They did blood work, that was normal. So they pushed 3 medications and saline. Sorry about that. The office theme. If you were wondering. Hopefully that's not a problem. Anyway. So everything was normal, but that's my medical update. Once again, I am atypical. Atypical migraine. That was the official diagnosis. But I felt like it was serious enough, and people like Lana Banana, reached out, and they just wanted to make sure that I was taking care of myself. And like I said, it had been enough days. I'm like, I need to know that I'm okay. The meds did make a big difference. Now I can go up and down the stairs on my own without feeling concerned. I'm not normal yet. I don't feel great. I've got pain behind my eye. But here's this video. I will trim it down. I will speed it up. And I'm going to say this today because tomorrow is Merry Christmas Eve if you celebrate. Happy holidays if you celebrate any of the other holidays, because I believe it's Hanukkah is still going on. Happy Kwanzaa if that's coming up. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. And I'm thinking of all of you that probably are going through tough times right now. This can be a very hard time of year for many of us. Thinking about you, sending you love, regardless of what holiday or not holiday that you're celebrating or not celebrating right now. But thinking of you and appreciating you. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? And hugs. I mean it. Hugs to you all.